Today, one of my options is to talk about travel, and I haven't actually been anywhere to show you just yet, but I promise there will be lots this year of travel stuff. So, every year we go to New Zealand. My husband is from New Zealand. We go visit his family, and we stay at their beach place, so we go to the beach. And we try to go for 2 weeks every year. Usually it's around spring break time here in the US. It's the end of summer over there, and usually that's a really nice time to go because it's summertime, and it's usually warm. Not always, but usually. It's been really wet summer there this year, so I'm hoping that by the time we get there, summer will have sort of gotten its act together. What I thought I'd do today is sort of talk about what kind of preps I make for such a big trip for our family as the trip approaches. First of all, I've checked our passports. They're all valid. They do all have to be renewed this year once we get back, so I've put that on my calendar. I do some skin prepping, but I think I'm going to save that for a different video, maybe next week or a week after. And then I sort of get our suitcase situation together. And I'm going to show you most of our suitcases because I bought new ones. So this is kind of a haul too. And I started making sure that the kids have clothing that fits, summer clothing, because we're coming out of winter. A lot of the times, because you know they're teenage boys, they won't fit what they wore last year at the beach. Especially their feet grow incredibly, so they're going to need new flip-flops. And I'm going to order them off endless.com because sometimes it's hard to find. And endless.com is really fantastic. I hate to plug something and not get credit for it, but endless.com is affiliated with Amazon, so you use your Amazon account. And they send you, the shipping usually is 2-day free. Sometimes you have to be careful and watch that because sometimes there's a little caveat, or sometimes you can get it for 1 day. And if it doesn't fit, you can actually send it back without charge, like with UPS. So it works really, really, really well. Now I've gotten our suitcases out. Toulouse is not happy with that. It makes Toulouse very upset when, he's just wandered off again. Toodles, push, push, push. What's she doing? Now it makes him very upset when he sees the suitcases because he knows that that means we're going to be going away. But he's going to be happy when he sees me put them away again here in a little bit, I guess. Because I've just gotten them out to show you our new ones and one of my old ones and why I've replaced with new ones. I used to get all hard cases because I like the idea of protecting anything that we buy on vacation, like wine or whatever, with a hard case sort of cover. We bought a painting before and put in the hard case, but I don't buy them anymore. Here he is. Here's Toulouse. Too delicious. It's a pet day too, so you can meet Too Delicious. No, it's not. It's not pet day. No, it's not. It's not pet day at all, is it? It's not pet day at all. No. No, it's not. Hi, Toodles. I promise I'm not going away. He says, you're going away, I can tell. And okay, so I might as well show you the suitcases. Okay. Okay, so this is the old suitcase that my husband and I used to share that I am replacing for airline travel. I love this suitcase. It's a Samsonite. It's a really distinctive color. It's well traveled, obviously. It has really nice organizing compartments here on the inside. Lots of little bags that match it to put shoes and dirty laundry in. And I've just really enjoyed this suitcase. But its days for airline travel are just plain old going to have to be over. Because it's 29 inches, I think. And airlines are just so strict about airlines are just so ridiculously strict about their weight limit these days. And it doesn't matter that my husband and I will share this bag. They're not gonna, like, that's something, if you don't travel a lot, you might not know. They're not going to divide the weight between the two of you if you share a suitcase. That's just not gonna happen. So even though this is a massive bag and my husband and I can share it, the airline is not going to let us split the weight requirement. So what happens is that I can't fill it, because if I fill it, it goes over the weight requirement. And on international flights, you do get one free bag, but up to a certain weight limit, and then you have to pay extra. And even on Southwest Airlines, this happened to me at Las Vegas. We decided to take one suitcase, and they wouldn't let us split the bag, so I had to pay, even on Southwest Airlines, where you don't have to pay bags for fly free. So it was like $50 each way, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I have to abandon this for airline travel and keep it just for road trips. So I happen to know that this suitcase I bought a year ago before we went to New Zealand, because I stumbled on a sale at Kohl's where it was like 50% off or something ridiculous for bags. So I sort of was waiting for that to happen this year too. And I got really lucky. I got an email. I'm on Kohl's email list, and they had I think it was like 60% off all housewares and stuff online for like 2 days. And it was during when they also had Kohl's Cash Days. So I picked up two to replace the one big one for me and one for my husband, of the smaller Samsonite bags. And this one was originally $429. This one was originally $359. I paid about $400, plus I got $70 in Kohl's Cash for these two suitcases. This one is a four-wheeler and will be my suitcase. It has a sort of expanda section, so this expands by like a couple of inches if you want it to. And I'm hoping, because it is, you know, because it is smaller, I won't as easily go over the weight limit with it. So it's still a nice Samsonite bag. It's nice and lightweight. It's got some nice compartments in here. Not quite as nice as my big one, but you know, it doesn't have the little flat thing to separate clothes in the big one, but it's got some nice compartments, and that's sort of the expanded section there. In there, it has a sort of little space. I guess you can put, I don't know, books or whatever inside. In there, I guess maybe your suits or yeah, whatever. I'll have a look at that. And then I got this one. My husband didn't think it was worth almost $100 to get four wheels on his. I said, well, you can wheel your own one then. And this one is their new sort of, it's called Lift Easy, so it's really, really super lightweight. So if I need to put like wine or anything in there, that will be in his suitcase. Yeah, so those are the ones I replaced the giant one with. And my kids have two about this size as well. They're not very spectacular, they're just regular bags. I find that it's really nice to get quite, to get quite distinctive colored bags, because it's easier to identify them at the other end, basically. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be traveling with. I feel like I'm pretty prepared, apart from needing to get a swimsuit for myself and prepping my skin and stuff. We're pretty prepared. I've booked the pet sitter. They're actually like house sitters. And we've used them for years. So, yeah, we're ready to go. I'm ready to go to the beach. Okay, so I wanted to show you where we're going. So, we go to a place that's called Cook's Beach. And this here is Cook's Beach. If you notice, there are no hotels. It's just lots of little beach houses. Of course, that's a painting, but it's just lots of little beach houses. I will put a picture of where we're going up on snapppostvlog.com so you can see it there. Yeah, that's Lonely Bay, closest to here. It's a painting by Simon Williams. Same guy who did the one that you might sometimes see in the in my entryway there. Okay, so that's my travelogue, travel sort of preparation video. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and talk to you soon. Bye.